Have you ever wondered why price returns to one specific candle before making a massive move? It's not a coincidence. It's an area where smart money is believed to have placed significant orders. That area is called an order block. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to identify high-probability order blocks and trade them like institutions. A bullish order block is the final bearish candle before a strong bullish displacement. When price later returns to this zone, it may react and continue moving higher. In this example, the market was in a clear downtrend. Suddenly, a market structure shift occurred, followed by strong bullish displacement, leaving behind a fair value gap and confirming the bullish order block. This order block now becomes our point of interest, where we anticipate price may return to rebalance the fair value gap before continuing its bullish move. Rather than chasing the market, we patiently wait for price to retrace back into the order block. If price starts moving away without touching the order block, many traders may be tempted to enter early. However, I prefer to wait until price reaches the order block before looking for an entry. Once price reaches the order block and shows a clear rejection, such as a hammer or bullish engulfing candle, it provides confirmation that buyers are stepping in. That's when I look to enter the trade. Now that you know what an order block is, it's important to understand that not every order block is worth trading. A high-probability order block should be backed by strong displacement that creates a fair value gap. Looking at the example on the left, notice how price leaves the order block with strong momentum, creating a clear imbalance or fair value gap. This shows that buyers stepped in aggressively, making the order block a high-quality point of interest. Now compare it with the example on the right. Although price moved higher, there is no fair value gap. The move lacks strong displacement, making this a much weaker order block. A valid order block is not just the last bearish candle, it should be supported by strong displacement and a fair value gap. As a beginner, always focus on quality over quantity. A few high-probability order blocks are far better than taking every setup you see on the chart. Let's learn how to identify a bullish order block on a real chart. The first thing I look for is the overall market direction. In this example, the market is clearly making lower highs and lower lows, indicating a bearish trend. As price continues lower, pay close attention to the final bearish candle before the market makes an aggressive move upward. This candle has the potential to become our bullish order block. Notice what happens next. Price explodes upward with strong bullish displacement. This tells us that buying pressure has entered the market. More importantly, this bullish move breaks the previous lower high. This confirms a market structure shift, suggesting that the market may be transitioning from bearish to bullish. Because the move was so aggressive, it leaves behind a fair value gap. This imbalance becomes another clue that the move has institutional strength. At this point, we can confidently mark the last bearish candle as our bullish order block. This area now becomes our point of interest. Rather than buying immediately, we patiently wait for price to retrace back into the order block. Once price reacts from this zone and gives confirmation, we can begin looking for buying opportunities. Enter at the confirmation candle on order block. Target next resistance and stop loss would be low of the last bearish candle. Now let's look at the opposite scenario, a bearish order block. In this example, the market is in a clear uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows. As the market continues higher, pay close attention to the final bullish candle before the strong bearish move. This candle has the potential to become our bearish order block. Notice how price leaves this area with strong bearish displacement. Large bearish candles indicate that selling pressure has entered the market. More importantly, the bearish move breaks the previous higher low. This confirms a bearish market structure shift, suggesting that market sentiment may be changing from bullish to bearish. The aggressive move also leaves behind a bearish fair value gap. This imbalance adds confidence that the move has strong momentum. At this point, we can mark the final bullish candle as our bearish order block. This area now becomes our point of interest. Instead of selling immediately, we wait patiently for price to retrace back into the order block. Once price shows bearish rejection from this zone, we can begin looking for selling opportunities. Enter at the rejection candle on bearish order block, stop loss on the top of the swing high and target is your next resistance. Before an order block becomes a high-probability trading opportunity, we first need to understand liquidity. Smart money often targets areas where stop-loss orders are resting. In this example, sell-side liquidity is resting below these equal lows. Notice how price first sweeps the sell-side liquidity before reversing. This is one of the first clues that smart money may be preparing for a bullish move. After taking liquidity, price breaks the previous lower high. This confirms a bullish market structure shift and tells us that market momentum is changing. The market then moves aggressively higher with strong displacement. This aggressive move confirms strong buying pressure. Because of the strong displacement, a fair value gap is created. This imbalance often attracts price back before the trend continues. At the origin of the displacement is the bullish order block. This becomes our point of interest. Rather than chasing price, we patiently wait for the retracement. Once price reaches the order block and gives a bullish rejection, such as a hammer or bullish engulfing candle, we have confirmation. This is where I execute my buy trade. My stop loss goes below the order block, while my target is based on the next buy-side liquidity or a predefined risk-to-reward ratio. Before we wrap up, let's go over some of the most common mistakes traders make when using order blocks. The first mistake is trading every order block you see. Remember, not all order blocks are created equal. Focus on setups that align with liquidity, market structure, strong displacement, and a fair value gap. The second mistake is ignoring the overall market structure. For example, buying from a bullish order block while the market is still in a strong downtrend can significantly reduce the probability of success. Another common mistake is trading order blocks that don't have strong displacement or a fair value gap. These setups often lack the momentum that makes an order block more reliable. Many beginners also enter as soon as price touches an order block. Instead, wait for confirmation, such as a rejection candle or another signal that supports your trade idea. Finally, never overlook risk management. Even high-quality setups can fail, so always use an appropriate stop-loss and manage your position size carefully. Avoiding these common mistakes won't guarantee winning trades, but it can help you focus on higher-quality opportunities and trade with greater consistency. Before entering any order block trade, take a moment to go through this checklist. First, look for a liquidity sweep. Then confirm a market structure shift, followed by strong displacement that creates a fair value gap. Identify the valid order block, wait for price to retrace into that area, and only enter after receiving confirmation. Finally, never forget proper risk management. No trading strategy wins every trade, but following a structured process can help you stay disciplined and focus on higher probability setups. I hope this video has helped you better understand how order blocks work and how to use them as part of a complete trading plan. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe for more ICT and smart money concept tutorials. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. See you in the next video.